Dudu. So, Monia,
Hello.
good
Yes,
morning.
Ashu, good morning.
What do you usually do?
What do I usually do? Like you mean do in the morning or do when do?
I mean, do like Chandler?
Yeah, that's a complicated question, yeah?
It's a
On
complicated
Tuesday
question.
morning.
On Tuesday. Oh, it's Tuesday. On Thursday, I'm going to Macedonia.
Yay! Are you excited?
Yes, I'm excited because I have so much to do in Macedonia.
Exactly. That's to do,
I'm
you
taking
see?
my do. I will do in Macedonia. I'm going to do in Macedonia because I'm going to crochet a lot of stuff, and I'm
Yes,
going
you have a
to
big list, my dear, big list.
yeah, and I'm going to cook, and
Uh-huh.
I'm going to drink coffee, eat trileche, visit the old bazaar,
Oh, I'm
the
so
old fair.
jealous. So
Yeah,
jealous.
please be jealous. Please be
I
jealous.
am.
Please
I
be
would just
jealous.
look after my plants, that's what I'm going to be doing.
Okay, okay. But for example, in the period of April, you are able
Mm-hmm.
to find a ticket for the plane. So return ticket is about €100.
Okay.
Uh, it's just a kind of lot commercial because I usually use lot
Okay.
as a company. Yeah, because only with my hand luggage I can pack almost everything because with lot you have the
Bigger
bigger
one.
luggage. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the
How
bigger
many?
one
25
and the less,
kilos?
for example, 8 kilos
25?
plus
8.
rucksack. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so it's really for me
Enough.
it's absolutely okay. Sometimes I only regret because you cannot you cannot take liquids and for example creams etc.
You have
But
to take
okay,
this much, this much.
yeah,
Yeah.
this much just for the flavor and for the taste. Yeah, definitely.
I need
Yeah.
some eye cream. Okay.
Eye cream, yeah, eye cream.
Yes.
And I wanted to ask you for something, but oh no, no, no. And before we start, even if we are already recording, so I want
Yes.
to show you this thing once again. So
Yes, it's so
I,
great.
I,
Gorgeous.
yeah, it's really gorgeous. It's not a product placement
No, it's not because nobody
yet.
knows where we bought it. Nobody
Yeah,
knows where
I
you
will
bought
tell
it.
them. I will tell them.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. You know that I have
Perfect.
this very specific long tongue and I always say everything, even if it's not, you
Even
know,
if it's forbidden. Yeah.
even if it's forbidden. Yeah. Oh, I will show you.
Oh my
Um,
goodness, you're just unpacking it. It's lovely.
yeah, and it's so lovely. And I have no idea if if it's
I think
glass
it's
or
glass. I think
like
they use glass.
but the
Mhm.
point is, and I love it so much that there you have, so you can open it. So you can open it and you
Mhm.
can put anything you want inside. So everything you want inside. And in fact, you can put, for example, flowers, or you can put, I don't know, a toy or
3D, yes.
yeah, and you
Sculpture.
have this very specific 3D frame, and
Wow.
this frame was about 12 zlotys.
It's
12,
amazing.
but it's really well done.
Mm-hmm.
It looks amazing, and I love it very much. And I'm planning to to change the decoration, which is now inside,
Duh.
because I have suche kwiaty. Jak się mówi taki
Dried
suchy?
flowers, dried
Dried
flowers.
flower.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have my own and they are colorful. So I want to put them
Mm.
inside, and for example, lavanda and
Mm-hmm.
all of this stuff. And I love it, and I've already bought it just because of the 3D frame,
Yes,
which is
it's
really not
gorgeous.
expensive because 12 zlotys now you are not able to buy a coffee. Yesterday I drank coffee at Gritsan because I love Gritsan very much. I love this. I
That's
know
product placement, yeah.
that's product placement, but I was not paid for it. But I love Gritsan very much,
Mm-hmm.
even if it's a kind of how can it's just a brand, so you can find Gritsan in almost each bigger
Shopping
town,
center, yeah, or
yeah,
town, yeah.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
in Poland, but
Yeah.
they serve great coffee. I mean, I enjoy drinking coffee in Grisan, and they have, they have so nice stuff, so people there, so the whole team is so nice and friendly, and what gives me a kind of a pleasure, that for example I've been drinking coffee at Grisan in Avenida for almost, I don't know, 5 years, 4 years.
Really? You are
Since
a
the
loyal
beginning,
customer. Do you have a golden platinum card?
no, I do not have. But the point is that there
That's
are at least
disappointing.
3 people there, which have been working there since the beginning, and I love it because we know each other. We almost know each other.
Wow.
They know that I like salted caramel ice cream, and crispy caramel ice cream, that I always drink cappuccino on the short espresso, and that and for example that I like, this rurki ze śmietaną with cream, this
Yeah,
rolls with
yeah.
cream rolls, I don't know,
One second, one second.
with cream, something with cream. So this crispy, this crispy, wonderful thing
A
with cream.
cream fraiche, yeah, because it's from
Cream fresh.
French.
Blah 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 blah. Yeah, and but they are very expensive, because it's the one is about 6 zloty and 50 groszy. So and I eat it like,
Yeah,
and
it's
there's
gone.
nothing. Yeah, and it's gone. But the point is, the point is that my coffee is already uh, 13 zlotys and 90 groszy. So it means that it's definitely more expensive than this frame.
And this one you can take home, right? And what do you do with coffee? You drink it and it's gone. And then it goes out the other way.
Yes, it's Monia.
No, that's the truth. What? I'm drinking coffee too.
And the thing I've been observing for our
With
last
me?
meeting,
Uh-oh.
no,
Oopsie, what's
is
wrong?
that you've been incorporating my way of getting jokes, and I like it. I like it. I do. I do. That's the thing I'm doing. Do.
Okay. Okay.
That's I'm do. No, but when I decide to, for example, stay just for a coffee, and not to go home and drink coffee at home, it's because I like the atmosphere, I like the environment, I like people there, I like the sound of their voices.
Oh, wow.
Even if it's not a sophisticated place, not at all. It's
No,
just a
sure.
usual place with no, for example, Sova is located just next to Grisan, but I
Yeah.
always choose Grisan because I feel more like at home, with
Cool.
no pressure, with no sophisticated words, with no being posh, just a usual place for usual people, and I love it. I love it very much. But the point is, I love the coffee. I love the cream fraiche,
Rochette, yes.
ice cream, definitely. So the best ice cream ever.
Okay.
Especially crispy, especially caramel with this very specific crispy stuff inside.
Okay.
Chrupiący caramel. So
Okay, crunchy, yeah.
So crunchy, yeah, crunchy caramel. I said crispy because of the crispy fried insects,
Ah, yeah, from last time.
from last time. Yeah, I love it.
Mhm.
So no. I do not. I have never eaten, crispy fried insects, but I
what's
love the term. I love the term.
I ate one in South Africa. We have something like
Yeah?
I didn't mention it last time, but in South Africa you have something like silk worms, and it's also
Silk
like
worms.
yes,
Like
and they're like this big.
worms. Smooth worms.
No, they're not like not
Why they are silk?
silky.
Why are they silk?
because they're like, this is the type of worm. They're called
I thought
forgot the name.
they are silk because like silk, like smooth. Hello, 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 hello. It's amazing that your brain think that if you do something like that, you will see the person. Hello, hello, hello.
She just ran away. But yeah, in general, I ate a worm like that. It's a dried worm and it's a specialty. And it's like.
Do you like it? Do you like it? Do you like the taste?
No.
Okay. No. Just because they are worms, or just because they are not tasty?
Probably that's some subconscious element when you add it. Like, it's like you're eating a worm. And as you were kind of pointing out last time, what's the difference if you eat a worm or a cow? For a person who is eating a worm is fine. If you're eating a cow, for them, it can be disgusting.
Yeah, absolutely. And for example, what's the difference between eating cows and, for example, dogs or cats? They are even similar,
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
similar. For example, you eat pigs babies, jak się mówi takie prosięta?
Yeah, piglets.
So you eat piglets, and sometimes piglets are definitely smaller than, for example, dogs, but you eat piglets.
Exactly, yeah.
Newborn piglets. For example, for Christmas in Serbia, you eat roasted piglets.
Oh wow.
So they are almost babies. So they are babies, not almost babies. They are babies. And you eat piglets. So if you eat and the taste and the flavor of the meat of piglets is amazing, because it's so soft, it's silky, it's so nice. But now when we are talking about it, just imagine. So this little piglet who was just born, and a dog or a cat. So why we do not eat dogs, but we eat piglets?
Yeah, exactly. Or veal. Yeah, veal is a small cow, right?
Yeah. For example, so that's the same thing. So everything is in our brain. Everything is here. And everything is absolutely matched with our bodies. So because now when we are talking about, for example, eating swarms or cats, your face is very specific. Like it means that your body is definitely absolutely in a clash with your brain. There's it's not splittable. You cannot split them. They're together. But I was just wondering about giving what do you think about giving Sophia this kind of frame? And she, for example, she can put everything inside, whatever she wants. And it's
of course she loves gifts,
I will buy 10 for her. 10 like that. Bigger. Yeah.
She has a limited space in her room,
Okay, then we will think about the next flat.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
We need to move into a warehouse. Yeah, that one is also.
And then that's the bigger. It was 13 zlotys and 90 groszy. So it was about one zloty
more expensive.
But it's really big. So it's really big and it's really well done. It's
well made.
Well made, and you can do whatever you want. Because I was thinking about making some this kind of frames, and the smaller problem is with the wood, but the biggest problem is with the glass. So you have to buy glass, 2 pieces of glass. So you have to go to the glassery shop or
glass cutter. Yes, exactly. Glass cutter.
And I'm sure it will be most expensive, definitely.
Of course.
So if you do it for yourself, if you do it for your purpose, I think it's a great idea to buy this 3D glass wooden frame, and just to check if it's for you or not. If you like to buy, but I do I do like it. I do.
Yes,
I
you can
do. I
even
do.
repaint it into gold or whatever color you
Yeah,
want.
you
Yeah.
can do whatever you want, but the point is that you can just put everything inside, everything you want, everything. And I love putting stuff inside, you know.
Yeah,
I
I can
love
see
it.
because your room is like so organized now that it's like, oh my goodness. What,
Organized.
where
No,
are we? We are
just
in
a
your
social
cave,
mask. It's just a social mask. No, it's just my
but
social
it's
mask.
doing a good job, you know?
The social mask, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
good. Wait,
Yeah.
just for a second, just wait for a second. I want to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Awa, 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 awa. So now I am opening the back. Okay, so the second glass. Wow, but I'm not as I'm not as smart as you think that I am.
Of course you are.
Oh, it's not easy. It's a kind of review now. It's not very okay.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
doing it. Okay,
exactly.
so I've just used my scissors, and then you have the inside.
Yeah, yeah, cool. And there's
And you
just a
can just
hole. Mm-hmm.
and
There's a
yeah,
hole because I don't see. Yes, okay.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and you can just take it from here
Out.
and
Yep.
just put whatever you want, and it doesn't have to be flowers. You can just put whatever you want, anything you want. So you can just, for example, make new holes and put your flowers. Wonderful, wonderful. I like it. I like it very much. I like
No,
it very
no,
much.
you love it. I would say,
Yeah,
you
I love it. Yeah,
know.
humongously, humongously. Yeah.
We have to
Oh,
upgrade the
oh,
feeling for it.
yeah, please, we have to. So
Gosh,
coming to the point, even if you don't want to come to the point because you don't want to talk about
what?
our class because you are not prepared at
Because
all.
you didn't allow me to be prepared, you know? I was like
Yeah,
guessing, which recording am I supposed to prepare for today? I was watching something, but yeah, okay, try me.
I will. I will. I will. I will. I
No,
will.
maybe I will
This,
take that question back. Delete.
yeah, I will. So this morning we will be talking about limerence and toxic shame and the
Ah,
connection between
limerence.
limerence
Yes,
and toxic shame.
yes.
Please tell me, what are your opinion about limerence? A few days ago, you said that you were not familiar with this term at all. You
Mm-hmm.
hadn't been familiar with this term
I
uh,
mean,
before
probably
before you
yes.
found
Like,
it.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
I haven't
Yeah, and
come across
how
it
do
strictly.
you how do you understand limerence? Limerence.
Well, as we agreed, like finishing last time when we had our conversation, then it's like having a romantic obsession about someone, which
Mhm,
is very, very unhealthy and leads to
mhm. Yeah,
well, the origin is comes from toxic shame, right? And
yeah,
then it's a romantic obsession where we actually what we choose a victim.
yeah. So you are prepared.
No,
You
I'm
are
not.
prepared.
I'm
You know everything.
improvising. Now I have a mask on my face, you know?
No, you are prepared. You know what does it mean. So if you know what limerence means, you know everything.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, for me, it's a quite. I have no idea what are the origins of the word limerence. No idea if they are Latin or Greek or no
Yeah, we
idea.
can quickly check.
Limerence, and because sometimes it's helpful, yeah, helpful for you when you know the beginning of the word,
Yeah, the root, yeah.
uh, but when you, for example, when you think about limerence and about the word in English language, is there something similar to limerence, to the word limerence,
There is something
liberty,
like
libertinity, libertinity, or liquid? No, liquid is not similar to limerence.
um
Limerick. Limerick is a genre.
tell me more.
It's a genre. In Polish we have limeryki. To są takie. So
Yes.
love poems. Limericki, yeah, limerick, yes. Now I will understand it, and now I will remember this forever. Limericki, no idea in English. Maybe limericks, maybe something like that.
Good
Limericki,
question. You have too many
yeah,
difficult questions for me today.
yeah, because it's Tuesday. Tuesdays
Uh-huh.
we always have difficult questions. Yeah, la 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 la. So limerick,
It's limericks, probably the same, but I'm just
yeah.
gonna check.
Okay. So please
Mhm.
check, and I will say, and because I want to say something.
Sure, please
So
feel free.
the problem with
Yeah, we have
limerick,
poetry. It's in poetry, limerick.
yeah,
Mhm.
limericki, yeah, limericki.
Yes, 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 yes.
No idea no idea about the whole structure of the limericki, and but I remember that there's something linked to love,
Mhm.
love, and the romantic love, something like that. Okay, so
Okay.
limerence and limerick, that's the new knowledge for us. Okay,
Yes, exactly. I mean,
okay,
the origin is, I think it's from England. It originates from England.
okay.
Limerick is a type of poem. The
About
name
love.
is taken from the city or county of Limerick in
Lim-
Ireland.
Oh, Ireland. I've never been in Ireland, but I want to go to Ireland and to
You wanted to go once
yeah,
in the
but it was too
past.
expensive for me. But I will do it, maybe,
Of
maybe,
course, you just have to put
maybe.
it on your bucket list, and then
Yeah,
it's
and
feasible.
I will learn Irish language.
Irish.
Irish. It will
Irish
be
is
interesting.
special.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
nice. But nice.
Yes, of
How
course.
does it
Every
sound?
English, Irish. I don't think. No, I can kind of pretend Scottish, but I cannot pretend Irish.
Okay, so please do pretend Scottish.
Oh no, I have.
Please.
This is too challenging for me. I haven't
Okay.
pretended. I will prepare something next time.
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I met one man from Ireland when I
Mm-hmm.
was in Bern, in Bern, no, Bern, Piran, and he was, his English language was so specific, and at the beginning it was very hard to me to understand him.
Yeah,
But
because you
then,
have to tune
after
in. Yeah.
2 days, it's possible to catch the
Mm-hmm.
sound, the very specific way of
Yeah, the tone of voice. Yeah.
joining, yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
joining words and verbalizing words. And then he told me about Irish stories, for example, and folk
Wow.
songs
And
and
who?
folk
Okay.
music.
And this man was an acquaintance at some conference, or where
Yeah,
did you
it was
meet him?
my place in Piran because of my Creole study. And
Mm.
it was 5 days of intensive training in
Mm-hmm.
Slovenia. It
Okay.
was very interesting experience, and he told me about many folk beliefs when it comes
From
to
Irish, yeah? Irish, yeah?
Irish.
Mm-hmm.
But he said, you can do it in English, but it's definitely better if you speak Irish. And I realize it, and I'm absolutely sure when it comes to, for example, Serbian, Croatian, Macedonian, it's definitely better when you speak all of these languages,
Of
because then
course.
you do not only understand, but you feel the whole soul of the
Of course.
spirit. And no, not soul of the spirit, soul of the spirit. Oh my goodness!
You feel
So
the whole,
you feel
spirit
the
of
whole,
the
yeah.
culture. Yeah.
But coming to the point, because you are still disturbing me, you are so disturbable.
No, I just made a connection to limericks. You wanted to know where they come from. There we
Yeah,
go. Okay.
limericks. Okay, so okay, so maybe we have to start from the beginning, even if it's very
Mhm.
risky, because when I'm starting from the beginning, it means that I will never finish.
No, you will finish one day, don't worry. But
I
as
think
agreed, there is no end, to
there
anything.
is no, yeah, there is no end. There is always the beginning, and there is
And no ending.
and there is no ending. But the point is that
Yes.
when you have I can say kind of early developmental wounding or CPTSD, because you don't have to have CPTSD exactly this very specific disorder, but each type of early developmental wounding, you have this very specific problem with emotions. So when it comes to emotions which were rejected by your caregivers during your childhood, you are not able to express these very specific emotions because you believe in the unconscious way that you will be rejected or abandoned
Abandoned. Yeah.
and abandoned. And each time when you feel this very specific emotion and you are, for example, in a close relationship, for example, sexual relationship or romantic relationship, you believe, but not only, of course, at work, etc.
Yeah, friendship, of course.
When you feel this very specific emotion, even if it's not a negative, no, even if it's not this kind of emotion which we as a society treats negative emotions, so for example anger, fear, etc., but joy, for example, excitement, if you were rejected or abandoned, or so you are punished because of showing your this very specific emotion during your childhood by your caregivers. Now as an adult person, you are so afraid in the unconscious way, you are so afraid of showing this emotion that when you are in the specific moment when you feel this emotion, you are in the mood of that you think that you have to hide it, and you have to keep it so deeply then anyone would ever think that you do really feel this very specific emotion. And the problem is that you are in fact showing your pseudo self and pseudo emotion and pseudo way of thinking and pseudo feelings and pseudo thoughts. For example, when I ask you about come to the cinema and you are afraid of being rejected, even if you hate this very film, you will say, "Okay, it's okay for me." And
Yeah, let's go.
in fact, that's the pseudo version of yourself.
Yeah.
And but so whenever, and the quotation from Phoebe,
Yes.
Heidi,
Heidi Priest. Yes.
whenever you start feeling whatever emotion it is that your caregiver generally responds negatively to you start to process that both in your mind and your automatic body. And I think it's highly important that it's not only in your mind,
It's
it's
your body.
in your body too.
Yeah, it's your body response too.
It's important to understand it because it leads to autoimmunological diseases, but it means that you can recognize this rejected emotion because of your body, so you can recognize it in your body, and
Yeah.
it can be a kind of starting point for reversing the whole scenario. So in your automatic body, as this emotion is wrong, I ought not to express it, but I also ought not to feel it. And it means that it is incorporated into our body and into our mind, and that it's inhabited, and that we will never be able to express it in a proper way. Sometimes we express it in, for example, this very specific aggressive way. So we have no idea how to express this feeling, but it doesn't mean that we can hide this feeling forever, and that we can keep this feeling inside forever. It's not possible. It's like, you have a kettle and you have a boiling water, and you try to put the I don't know, plate, ten
Cover.
the cover on the
Or the
on
lid.
the
The
kettle.
lid in this case. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Lid. Lid.
lid. So you want to cover it, but it's not possible to cover it forever because the oven, the oven, but the heater, jak się mówi ten oven? Nie, że piekarnik, tylko kuchenka. Cook.
Micro? Okay. Cooker. Yeah, cooker. Yeah.
But the cooker is on. So
Mhm.
it's heating. It's still heating. So so water is constantly boiling, and you are keeping the lid on the top of the kettle, but it's not possible to have it forever.
No,
so
of course
one
not,
day
yeah.
you will explode. So one day you will say something bad to someone because you have no idea how to regulate your emotion and how to express, for example, your anger, or sometimes your joy too, because you were rejected each time when you feel too much joy. Not too much joy, but your caregiver thought that it's too much, and he or she told you the story about not to expressing this very emotion, because it's for example bad in our society to express too much joy, because it means that you are, for example, just a spoiled girl, no, and you will never find a good man,
terrible,
etc. Yeah,
it's so brutal, listening to all of these things.
yeah, but it means that instead of getting sensitive, attuned response, you got the misattuned response, and that's the reason you inhabited the whole we can say structure, but for me it's a kind of scenario. So you inhabit the whole scenario of how you have to behave when you feel this very specific emotion.
And then, Asha, do you prefer scenario or narrative? Like, do you want to stick to this narrative?
I don't want to stick to anything. I think we can change it from time to time.
Wrong answer.
Yeah, we can change it. So sometimes it's a narrative, sometimes it's scenario. For example, today's scenario is the better word for me.
Which
Narrative.
This description. Okie
Yeah,
dokie.
because narrative can be just a narrative with no actors and rules and words, just a narrative about something. When you have scenario, you have roles, you have each parts of your role, you have the whole charakteryzacja.
Yeah, characterization of the
Characterization. Yeah, you have
hero.
clothes, you have you have not only to behave and to say something very important, but you have not important, but which is appropriate to your role, but you have the whole visual experience
aspect. Yeah, sure.
so you have to look very specifically.
Yes, in a very specific manner, or behave in a specific manner.
Yeah, and then you are not able to express your emotion and your feeling both in the internal and external way. So you are not able, as an adult, you are not able to express, for example, so you inside you, so you are not able to be aware and to be conscious about your own emotion and feelings and about your needs. It means that your needs are hidden, your needs are invisible for you. You are not invisible for you. And for example, each time when you feel distress and you heard the story, and you heard the narrative when you are a child, you were told that feeling this very specific feeling is means that you've been pathetic and you have to suck it up. Now,
or suck it in.
Yeah. Yeah, you are sucking it in, and now
it sounds funny. It sounds funny.
Funny. And now when you feel distress, in fact you are not aware of all your needs. of your needs. You have no idea what to do, because
Yes.
when you are younger, when you are a child, and when you felt, for example, distress, and you were told that you've been pathetic and you have to suck it up, it was overwhelming for you. It was too much for you, and you were not, as a kid, you were not able to manage it. And it means that you were confused, that you were not only confused, that you were, hopeless
Yes, of
and
course.
helpless.
Hopeless,
And then,
helpless. Yeah.
yeah, and then uh, you had to discover a kind of, of dealing with that.
Yeah,
And
protective mechanism. Yeah.
that's your habits, that's your addictions, that's your scenarios, and then you start creating scenarios. So so the whole process of behaving, of looking and behaving, talking. And I found a wonderful sentence,
Goodness.
a wonderful sentence,
I'm ready
uh, a
to take a
wonderful
note.
sentence. It's from Heidi. In your
Yes.
early life, you had likely had a larger than average cost of mistake. And it's, from my point of view, it's something amazing to discover this sentence, because I've been suffering from the enormous, humongous cost of mistake since I remember till today,
Until today, yeah, of course.
and I'm still
Mhm.
suffering from the cost, and I'm not able to go over it, to cross the
Overcome it.
overcome it. Yeah, overcome it. I'm not able to cross the border of the cost of mistake. I understand now. I'm able to overcome some sort of mistakes. So when I make a mistake, from time to time, now I'm able to overcome the impossible amount and I don't know, weight and everything of the mistake, of the shame of the mistake, of making
Because
the mistake.
your body is flooded by it, right? By this emotion
Absolutely.
immediately.
My mind is splashed, my mind is crushed, my mind is broken, my body
Torn.
is torn. Yeah, I'm not able to feel anything else except of being worthless, helpless, flawed, broken, stupid. I don't know, like a worm, like even not like a worm, because each worm has the possibility of,
Even a worm has a purpose.
even a worm has a purpose, and I have no purpose. i'm just
Gosh, that
i'm
sounds so
just
bad. That sounds
whole
so bad.
feeling.
Oh my
I
goodness.
I'm just
An empty
the feel.
hole.
Yeah. So the one and only purpose for me at this very specific moment is to fill the hole,
Terrible.
the black hole, to fill the black hole. But even it's not my purpose, because you cannot fill the
Have a
black hole.
purpose. Yeah, exactly. It's difficult
Yeah,
to feel a purpose in that condition. Yeah.
and it's so difficult. And when I heard this sentence, so that you likely had a larger than average cost of mistake, so the cost was high, the price was high. The mistake, even if it was a small mistake, but a very specific for my caregivers. And one more sentence from Heidi, because I realized this morning I realized that she tries to be very sensitive when she is talking
Chooses.
about, when he's talking about caregivers and her and their the origins of their problems. And she said something like that. when you try to express something you need, and your caregiver is either not understanding what you need, so they are giving you the wrong response, or they are ignoring you or rejecting your need. But one more thing. Okay, particularly when your needs are emotional and your caregivers had some sort of shame around responding to emotional needs that they have internalized. So she tries to explain. She does not she does not judge them. She's just talking about the issue. She's just creating a external narrative, but without scenarios. Without scenarios. Yeah. So when they had to pay a huge amount of their suffering because of their mistakes, usually they are tend to give you the same cost.
Oh yeah, but why is that?
Because
why do I have to make
unconscious? Because it's unconscious.
But you ask them a question, like for example, you ask them a question. So I don't know, you are facing some kind of difficulty in life, and then you ask them for help, and then they say something like, sorry, I'm not going to help you because nobody helped me. So by expressing that sentence, they are conscious about what they're saying or not?
I think they are not, because
even if they express it verbally.
Okay, so because during their childhood, it was a kind of explanation why
excuse
excuse. For example, I cannot give you this sort of help because I believe that not giving you this sort of help will help you, and you will be more conscious, you will be more self-oriented, you will be more self-skilled, so it will help you, but it's a kind, but it is a kind of
protective,
self-protected, self-excused,
excusing yourself,
and your parents, your caregivers, because it's too overwhelming, and so you are excusing yourself and your caregivers, and then your kid will excuse you and himself, because
again vicious circle.
And that's the circle, yes, and that's the circle on the circle. So in fact we have only circles and no triangles.
Even no edges.
We have triangles,
but triangles in a circle. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but it's interesting when you hear triangle. What comes to your mind at first?
Triangle. What comes to my mind when I hear triangle? I don't know, the woman's sign. I don't know why.
Okay. So a kind of sexual.
Just female. Female.
Yeah. But I was thinking about about sexual triangle, and it's very specific that using triangles, they usually when you hear a triangle, you usually you're in the unconscious way, you think about something hidden, something forbidden, something not proper, but something willing, something which you want to have, but it's not allowed in your society to have it. And it's interesting. It's a kind of folk story and a kind of folk theory too. And when it comes to, for example, folk stories, and not only from the Balkans, when you have the circle, it's something good, it's something proper, it's something nice, it's something which will help you.
That's interesting.
But when you have the triangle,
Yes,
triangle,
triangle, exactly.
that's something dangerous. That's something
But look,
dangerous.
if we go to the origin of signs, male
Uh-huh.
sign is a circle,
Yeah,
female is a triangle. So what
yeah.
does that mean?
But for
We're
example,
bad.
when you enter the Orthodox Church, the right
Mhm.
side is the side for men, and the left side is the side for women, because they have the right side. So men have the right side, and women have the last side. So it means a kind of bad side, but from my point of view, and it's my absolutely scientific point of view now, when it comes to folk beliefs from the Balkans, because I'm Balkan oriented when it comes to the folk beliefs. When it comes to the left side, it is a kind of the bad side, but only the left side is the creative one, is the
Voila.
creative side. Yeah, only the left side is the side when you will think and not only react. Only the left side is the side when you are conscious, and it's linked
Mhm.
to the stuff that when that most of people, not of course all people, but the
Yeah.
majority of people use when they write, they use the right hand, not the left hand. But
Yes.
so when they have to use their left hand, they have to be
Mhm.
conscious. They have to
Mhm.
think about it. Then they have to recollect their knowledge and their habits about themselves. So they have to, then they cannot react automatically, but they have,
Mhm.
okay, now I have to take it, now I have to do something like that, and you are
Yeah.
thinking. That's the reason there's one very interesting it's not an experiment, it's a I don't know, exercise for your brain and for your unconsciousness, and the unconscious part of your body, and of your mind. When you try to connect your inner child, but we've been talking about it, so the inner child, so the rejected part of your feelings, um, please take the pen into your left hand, or the hand you do not usually use. Yeah,
Left.
for example, and please spend 5-10 minutes trying to write something, but without thinking about it, just write. And the point
Mhm.
is, if you really do not overwhelm yourself, you will write what your inner child wants to tell you and wants to express.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, but you have to be
That's my homework.
you have to be prepared. It means being prepared means, please do not think. Do not
Okay.
think. Do not overwhelm your left side. Just what comes to your mind, with no expectations,
Mhm.
with no thoughts about I should think about something. It's better to think something. It's expected for me to think something. Just write, and please do it for at least 5 minutes,
Shorter.
not shorter. the
Okay.
best the best thing is to come to 20 minutes, but in the
Mhm.
future,
Mhm.
the
Over time.
future
Sure, sure. It needs time.
over time. And
Okay.
at the end of our meeting, please tell me why our society does not allow women to go outside without bra and to show their breasts.
Good question.
Yeah, please
Why doesn't the
imagine.
society do that? Why doesn't it give permission for women to walk
Yeah,
around without
please
any
imagine
bra?
that, for example, me as a university teacher, I'm entering the class, just the class, uh, of course with my t-shirt, but with no bra, and my nipples are visible.
Sticky.
Not, yes, sticky, not
Sticking out.
visible. not
Yeah, yeah.
no, not visible as because it's not
Like you're not naked or
I'm not
something
naked.
like
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
I have my t-shirt and it's like this one.
It's not
So they are
see-through.
not visible, but they are stick by
Not
my nipples
see-through.
are
See-through.
oh,
Yeah,
not
but your nipples are like sticking out and
yeah.
you can see them through, yeah,
And
sticking out through
what
the
do you
t-shirt.
think about my students' thoughts?
Gosh, sexual oriented, all of
And
them.
I don't know. And I'm, for example, 45, and it means that my breasts are no, they do not, yeah, they do not, chciałam powiedzieć, I wanted to say, że nie spełniają wymagań społecznych.
Okay,
They
so
do
they do
not
not fulfill the requirements of the society. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so
Yeah,
they
what does that mean? Yeah, what does that
they
mean? My breasts don't fulfill the
yeah
requirements of the
yeah
society.
so their shape doesn't fulfill the society's requirements. They are not, I don't know,
Attractive anymore. Yeah, like very soft and tender and in the right
Okay.
place.
Placeholder. And they have no placeholder.
And then what?
What are they thinking about?
Tender, yeah.
And why our society doesn't allow us to enter the class with no bra? That's a good question, but it's not your homework. Your homework is just to try.
Yes, with the left hand, sure.
With your left hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you,
But
Monia.
what? Our time is, oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
Okay, our
over.
time is up. Okay.
Yeah, up. Thank you for today.
But really? It's up?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's 15 past. Yeah. Because we started at 11:15. So that's all.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's very sad.
Well, then, interesting way to finish. Yeah, pretty intriguing.
Intriguing.
Thank you. I will think about that answer. I wonder if someone can come up with a logical explanation for that.
Okay. Why? Okay. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.
Take care of you.